So at my school, there was a class that was offered that was probably a 6-week course, and this was in 7th grade, on interior design. And the project included taking a shoebox and cutting out a window and making draperies, and then we had to go through carpet samples and pick the color of the carpet sample and place it in the shoebox. And I realized immediately that this project was completely unrealistic because the scale of the carpet and the scale of the shoebox was completely wrong and wasn't realistic. Similarly, after that, I was able to take and was exposed to a drafting class. And just the experience of mechanically drawing something and being taught line quality and even taping down the piece of paper so that you have no wrinkles, so that you can have precise measurements and drawings. Interestingly, that I had no idea would affect my career, because at the time I didn't know that drafting had anything to do with interior design. But fortunately, I came to love it, and once I did go into college and had courses on not just drafting by hand but also AutoCAD, I was very fortunate that it was something that I gravitated towards. One of the things I think someone could do in high school and even their earlier years in college is, instead of just thinking about the side jobs that we all need to do to be able to make ends meet, I was able to find a job in a frame store, which at the time I didn't realize how much it would relate to my future career, but just understanding how art would be framed and how to arrange things on the wall ultimately helped me in the future. And I was also able to work at a drapery workroom, working with clients and helping to estimate, again, yardage and understanding the three-dimensional manifestation of the designs that we're putting together became invaluable as I went forward, and it was good to have those experiences. So I think it's good to look at opportunities that can come across a young person's opportunity just for a summer job that can funnel back to their ultimate career goals. Interior design, which has really very little to do with just picking out colors and pretty patterns and textures. It really has a lot to do with understanding the technological impact of the interior environment. It's very important to consider a 4-year CETA accredited program, primarily because there are the technological aspects that might be included in the coursework would be among classes like learning AutoCAD, as well as understanding the basics of building systems. So the HVAC impact on an interior design, lighting and lighting quality, and also the electrical needs of an interior. So these courses, as well as studio classes where a hypothetical project would all come together with drawings and pictures, furniture ideas, renderings, all coming together with sample projects. And now, excitingly, we have lots of 3D rendering opportunities that students can really experiment with manifesting their designs while still in school. So a work day might include starting with meeting a new client or a new company and assessing their needs, finding out what are the requirements for their future space, how many people work for their company, how do the different departments communicate with each other, and what are the needs that perhaps their current interior aren't satisfying to maximize their ability to produce their product. So getting to know what their space requirements are, as well as then jumping into putting together concepts, visuals, to let them know what might be possible and how they can start visualizing the manifestation of their new space. Then other activities could include doing the technical drawings, not only to tell the general contractors or the subcontractors what to build, but also so that additional 3D rendering images can be produced, as well as sending those plans to the city ultimately for a permit, since most of what we do with our designs is a code impacted event. So building officials will eventually need to be involved and will need to approve our designs. Because we work with engineers, architects, maintenance people, facilities people, real estate professionals. We get to bring all of those disciplines together to really have a manifestation that companies and clients get to use, and it impacts their lives in very poignant ways. We talk about how important architecture is, and really the exciting part of interior design is how humans get to interact with their space. And really, when they go to work every day, the first thing that they come in contact with, and the first thing they see, and the first thing they get to live with are all of the elements of the interiors. So being able to be a focal point to bring together all those disciplines and to create the teams that will work together, and also set up communication within those disciplines to bring together a larger project is really, I think, the most exciting part of what we do.